What's going on, guys, and welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. And today I'm going to be talking about Manchester United's last game that we went and played, Man City away from home. And yeah, let's crack on in today's video. No messing about, let's jump into it. So I'm going to be talking about the analysis of Manchester United's last game that we went and played, Man City away from home last night. And yeah, let's just get into it. So we made two changes from the last game against Swansea. Talk about the starting 11. So we started De Gea, Valencia, Bailey, Smalling, Young, Herrera, Matic, Pogba, Lingard, Lukaku and Sanchez. The changes that we made was that we put Bailey in for Lindelof, and also we played Lingard for Mata. They were the two changes that we did from the last game. And yeah, so overall reaction. First half, I felt like, as we are aware, the score was 3-2 to Manchester United in the end. So the first half of Manchester United, it wasn't great whatsoever. I felt like there was no pride, there was no passion whatsoever. We weren't playing with the badge or anything like that. The way I can describe this first half was awful. It was disgusting to see. And you name it, it was awful to watch, and it was terrible. I don't know what was told in the team talk, and I don't know what the tactics were for this game. I know one of the tactics, that would have been going for it. We did go for it, because obviously we won 3-2. Yeah, once they scored their first goal, I was like, fucking hell, what the hell's going on? Once that first goal had happened, the commentators were saying that Company was a lot better, and strength-wise it wasn't that. It was practically because Chris Smalling was on the wrong side of Vincent Kompany, and he wasn't marking him. He wasn't marking his man, so it didn't mark him properly. Second goal was shocking. Crap goal kick from David De Gea, which is very rare to see. We were making way too many mistakes, mistakes that really costed us in the first half. I felt like if we didn't make those mistakes in the first half, we wouldn't have made all those mistakes in the first half, really, if you know what I mean. First half was just not our half. When they were 2-0 up and we were 2-0 down, I just thought, the game is going to be over. They're going to get the title, and obviously this was a big game for both teams, obviously because Manchester United wanted to get the big massive 3 points, get our revenge. City wanted to get the job done and get the title. City couldn't seem to do that last night, and they couldn't get the job done. They had a tough week. They got beat to Liverpool, they got beat to us, but that's football, and if you have a tough week, tough shit. Get over it and move on with a new week. They've got a big game again against Liverpool in the UEFA Champions League. Are they going to win? Don't know, because Liverpool have got a 3-goal advantage. And yeah, anything can happen in that game. But I reckon that they're not going to come back from that either. And they've got another tough game against Tottenham. So if Tottenham put them on a real good fight, any shit can happen, really. And we just can't let them win, really, but it'll be good if they have a shit end to the season after putting all that effort in. And that's their second loss now in the Premier League. So they've got beat twice to Liverpool this year, and they've got beat to us, Manchester United, and we wanted to prove that Manchester is red. So yeah, I'm so happy that we got the win. What a comeback it was, to be 2-0 down and to bring it back to 3-2. All I have to say is I have to give credit to Manchester United. The players played phenomenally well in that second half from start to finish. We never gave up, because in that second half we proved that was Manchester United. We play with passion, with pride, we play with the shirt, and we played with that badge. We went all out attack. We had bodies up front. We went for it, and we fucked over City last night. And that just showed who the better team was at the end of the day, and that was Manchester United. You're looking at it right now, Manchester United. So if we keep on doing this day in and day out every week, we should be beating fucking teams out there. We should be. And we had a setback, and then we turn it into a positive. We've done that a couple of times this year, where we were 2-0 down to Crystal Palace. Somehow we turned that around and we won fucking 3-2. We did it again against City. Don't fuck about with Manchester United, because we are the proper team in Manchester. Anyway, what a fucking game. What a comeback. What a game. And what a fucking finish. Anyway, let's get into today's game. And which was played yesterday, should I say. And so first half, I have to admit that City had a much better start than Manchester United. United were all over the place. All I can sum it up in the first half was that we couldn't get a single cross into the box. We were that shocking in that first half. And we were just terrible. We were just not organised, and they were organised, and they were better organised than us in the first half. City were creating early chances at goal. David De Gea had to pull off some tremendous saves in that game. Obviously he did sort of let us down in one of the goals, but it's football, but you have to get over it at the end of the day. United couldn't start attacking football. I would say we were. In some places we were going attacking football in the first half. But at the same time in that first half, we were going with the easy option. And when I mean the easy option, we were playing it defensive football. We were playing it back, giving it to De Gea. We need to get that fucking ball up the pitch. And that's the way how you're going to get goals. Not playing it fucking back, playing tiki-taka football. Get the ball up the pitch and get fucking goals. This is what we could not do in the first half. And we were making way too many mistakes whatsoever. The passing was sloppy. The first half, it just looked like we weren't up for it whatsoever. Second half, we had a massive fucking kick up the backside. I've put here that we weren't going attacking football. We did in some places, like I just said previously, but overall in that first half, we weren't going attacking football. It was just all City. We couldn't seem to put one great chance at goal in that first half. City got their first goal. Obviously, it was deserved because they were just all around us. They've got some tremendous players like the likes of Sané, Sterling, Bernardo Silva, David Silva. And I want to point something out, that in this game, Man City thought they were going to cruise through this game because they were resting De Bruyne, Jesus, Aguero, all their best players were on the bench really, so they thought in this game they were going to cruise through it because it's Manchester United, and they thought they were going to beat us. If I was you, don't fuck about with us. And I have to say that Guardiola did not start the best team. I thought it was going to start the likes of De Bruyne, Sergio Aguero and Jesus, but thing is, Sergio Aguero has been out for about a month, so really he's not match fit. And obviously in these Manchester derbies you would expect it to be a real good fight. First half, United weren't fighting for it whatsoever. We were just thinking, we were just going downhill. We weren't playing attacking football. But the thing is, with the first goal, once we let that one in, we had to stay confident and we had to have belief and faith in ourselves that we could come back into this game. And that's what we had in the second half. United couldn't get a single cross in the box. There was no pride and there was no passion whatsoever. City got the second goal. I thought then it was just game over. City have got the title. There's no point of coming back into the game. I had no words to express it. First half wasn't great. We had to put that behind us and just go again in the second half. So really, in this second half, we had 45 minutes to either get a draw or win the game. So what probably happened at the team talk is that change up the tactics. They got a kick up the backside and from Jose Mourinho, and we needed to play attacking football. We needed to get players up forward. We need to get bodies up forward, whatever you want to call it. We needed to pick up the tempo, and we needed to get more crosses in. We needed also to have better. We needed to have quicker movement. We needed to be more sharp on the ball. And this is what we couldn't do in the first half. We had to produce in that second half, and we fucking showed it in that second half. And then United came out a lot more better than City. We were putting the pressure on. We had bodies up pitch. We were playing attacking football from the start to finish. We kept on going. The next thing you know it, first goal, Sanchez passed it to Lingard. Lingard passed it to Sanchez. Sanchez crossed it into Herrera. Herrera controlled it, passed it to Pogba. Pogba put it away for 2-1. So at that point, I was buzzing. We kept on going as a team. We kept on putting the pressure on. City felt the pressure, conceded another goal. Second goal, Herrera passed it to Pogba. Pogba passed it to Sanchez. Sanchez made his run, crossed the ball into Pogba. Pogba headed it in for 2-2. At that point, I was absolutely over the moon. I was absolutely buzzing because it was fucking game back on. And City were shitting themselves after that. They were absolutely shitting themselves. They must have been thinking, what the fuck have we done in this second half? They were just thinking, oh yeah, we're going to cruise through this second half. We're going to fucking park the bus. No messing about with Manchester United, because we brought this game back to 2-2 and we fucked over City in that game. We fucked them over, right over the arse, and this is a punishment for them as well. You do not mess with Manchester United, because we are fucking red. And that's what we are made of as well. And then after that, United were in control of the game. I wouldn't say that we had most of the possession, because obviously you could say it was both-sided, and it's all down to the interceptions that were made, that we could do. And obviously, like Jose Mourinho said, game plan was, if they're attacking, we had to defend, and we had to defend well. In some places we did, in some places we didn't, but it's obviously something to work on now in training. City were going for it. They made a few subs. They brought on De Bruyne, Jesus, and Aguero. In the process, City, they had a few chances at goal with them being on. Should City have got a penalty on Aguero? I'm going to leave it in the poll up there for you guys to go and vote. Now, let's talk about this penalty that really got me. Now, everyone was saying that Ashley Young, his boot was up and his foot was off the ground. Yes, it was, but Ashley Young got the ball before Aguero. Got the ball before he even made the challenge into Aguero. So let's just say it wasn't a clear penalty. He dived, it deserved a yellow card, and we should have seen, someone should have got sent off in that game last night. I have to say, the referee was absolutely poor in this game last night. He made some worst decisions of his life, probably. The worst decision he's done. I have to say that Danny Lowe should have been the first one off that pitch. He did not deserve to be on that pitch. He should have got sent off the third time, really. He should have got another yellow card and then he should have gone. There was no need of giving him a yellow card and then carrying on with the game. City deserved 2 yellow cards in that last game, and it was just poor refereeing last night. And also, Jesus was being a dick. He should have got sent off as well. And, these referees have been really annoying this year. And, they've made one of the worst decisions they've done in some of these games. Like, they're not giving free kicks. They're not dishing out yellow cards when they need to be dished out. It's really frustrating and it's really annoying, because Martin Atkinson, who was the ref last night, he could not give out a yellow card until he thought whatever appealed to a yellow card to him. It just really frustrated me in that game. So I'm going to make a video when this Premier League is finished, and I'm going to be talking about what needs to be changed for the next season, because that last night is absolutely shocking. It's poor refereeing and it needs to be reviewed. These referees do not know what they are doing. I can do a lot better than them, and these referees are just absolutely shocking to watch. They don't know when to give a yellow card, and they don't know when to give a penalty. They really, really frustrate me. Honest to God, they really do. And yeah, but it really frustrates me with these refs this year, and they need to sort it out. It's really getting on my nerves right now. These referees need to sort themselves out. It's really fucking frustrating me. Get it straight as well. And then after that, United kept on going. City gave away a silly free kick. Third goal, Sanchez put in a great cross. Smalling gets on the end of it for 3-2. After that, I was absolutely over the fucking moon with that game. What a game, what a comeback. Don't mess with Manchester United. United then took control. We made a few subs. We brought on Rashford for Sanchez, McTominay for Lingard. Sanchez was not happy with the fact how he came off the pitch. Should he stayed on? I think he should have, because a good game that he had. Obviously, he had a great game against Swansea. Then he had another great game against City. So, yeah, I felt like he should have stayed on, but obviously I was saying to my dad that considering that they were going to abandon the sub with Rashford, still bring him on, because obviously he's going to make an impact, obviously. But yeah, obviously it's a decision that he didn't really like, but obviously he wouldn't have been happy but in the process, but obviously he is going to get another chance. But the big thing is in this game, you know, at the start of the first half, I was saying to my dad, the big question is, did we have the right mix in the first half? Considering we were 2-0 down, I don't think we started with the right team 11. I felt like we started someone like Rashford or Martial in that game, somewhere in that team. But, you know, we've just got so many players to pick out, and obviously now Rashford is not going to get a chance to play, and he's always being benched, and now in the next game against West Brom he might get played, or whatever he's going to do, or whatever, you know. Then after that, there was a few scraps. When I mean like scraps, there was a few fights now and there, which when you would happen in derbies. You know, again, refereeing just poor once again, just really annoys me. We made our last sub to waste time. Lindelof came on for Herrera. We changed up the system for the last few minutes. We kept hold of the ball. We got the victory. Big, massive 3 points for us. What a game. What a way to stop City. What a way to stop City of getting the title. And I loved every single minute of the second half, considering with the poor refereeing. And yeah, you know, what a game it was, you know, from being 2-0 down to bring it back to 3-2. What a sensational comeback we made. You know, I even said it on Instagram, like, if we don't win this game, or if we pull off a Burnley style, that would have been great. But we won the game. Who is the crown of Manchester at the minute, and who got the latest victory? Manchester United, because we are fucking United. So what we need to do now is in the next game, we want to play, obviously, how we want to play, but we want to play like that in that second half. We want to play in that football, what we played in that second half, we should be playing like that week in and week out. We need to do that every single week in and week out. And we beat City, we beat Chelsea, we beat Liverpool. Let's go and fucking beat Tottenham in that FA Cup. Come on. That's all I can say. Come on. Let's go and fucking beat Tottenham in that fucking FA Cup. Because we are Manchester United. We only need one more win to beat one of the best teams in the fucking Premier League. Let's go and do it. Let's go and beat fucking Tottenham. And yeah, who's our next game? Fucking West Brom. West Brom, 20th in the league. We should fucking beat these cunts. And yeah, we just got to do our job. We won our last game. West Brom fucking drew. And yeah, let's get our victory against West Brom. Next week, Sunday, United have got a few days break. Loving life. Come on, United. Let's go and get the job done next week against West Brom. And let's show who the fucking real team is. And we will get another 3 points on next week, Sunday. Hope you guys have enjoyed another video. Please leave a like. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. And I'll see you guys with a video next week. And peace out.